Bum, 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 bum. Happy Friday, happy weekend. It's episode 166 of your favorite D-list actor. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's actually been really nice. The weather's been great. So I said as soon as I got out of the triple digits, I would start running, and I started running this week. It was a little rough, but I kept a very steady pace to win that race against myself. And yeah, it felt tough, but the very next felt really, really good. Like I wasn't hurting, and like I figured, oh my god, my knees, my ankles. I took another month off or two or however long it was. This is my last run because of the weather, but it's all good. I got it done, and I'm not dying. So hopefully, but probably not. I'll be running again soon. I got all my workouts in, which was great. Still feeling strong. Even this morning, I hit legs and this moon in the house. Good evening. Really good leg workout. I got to the point where like my legs were just, and I think it's because of the run I got in. My legs were just done, just completely fatigued out. So I was very happy about that. Almost training basically to failure on some of the movements. So that was great. Diet is still on point. Yeah, so feeling really good. But here's a little twist on that weather thing. So we've had nice weather for about, I would know, 7, 8 days. And supposedly in about 2 to 3 days, it's supposed to get back to triple digits for at least 7 to 10 days again. So I'm like, oh man, I don't know. So that's why I'm on the fence. I'm not sure exactly what's going to go down with running continuing until this triple digit thing happens or does not happen. So hopefully maybe I'll even sneak one in on Sunday morning. We'll see. That's what I'm going to try to do. We got 2 watching live. We got 1 like. It's just a beautiful day, and I'm so happy about it. Had a Zoom meeting with the crew, director and writer, and everybody from Echoes of War, the ASU film that I'm going to be participating in. Film students, yay! Getting an idea of what it's going to be like for me when I have to do my final when I graduate film school. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We had a Zoom this last Sunday where everybody just got on there and we did a table read with most of the actors. It was a good time. Nice to meet some people. One of the actors in there has 15 years of stunt experience. I really got to link up with that guy. Yeah, like for what I saw is real. It's a badass. So looking forward to meeting with this guy and working with him, and of course everybody on the team. And this Sunday we have our first in-person rehearsal. Very exciting, very exciting. And then pretty much almost every Sunday until we finally shoot, I believe, the last weekend of October. 3-day shoot. So gonna be fun. Gonna be all militaried out. So you see me wearing the camo, everything camo, running it today. I was on a podcast on Thursday, Football Talk with Bo. This is like my 4th or 5th time on the podcast. I love going on there and just talking about football. It's a good time. We did Pick'em Thursday, and I am already 0-1 because the Jets broke their foot off in the Pats' ass. Yes, sir, they did. And wow, that was an ass whooping. Did not see that coming. I didn't even get to see the game. I was in class all night, but one of the guys was doing looking at his phone all the time. So I knew it was interesting. I knew something interesting was going on, but just didn't get to see it. Man, it's all good. Hey, if you guys watch the Emmys, Shogun, which if you haven't seen Shogun the series yet, I highly recommend it. It's phenomenal. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful show. It won 18 Emmy Awards and was not surprised at all. Was not surprised. That show is absolutely fantastic. The pageantry it's just beautiful. It is an absolute beautiful. The way everything is set, the way they do everything on, it's just beautiful. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Fox and Hulu, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize. What kind of day? I seem to mention this every week. It was the first short film that I did here in Phoenix, and I believe it's a micro short, under 6 minutes or less. It has won two more at two more film festivals. And that thing is just killing it. And the other film that I just did last month with the same crew, the Gifted, name of the film, a short film. The viewing. Remember, I said, "Oh yeah, we're having a viewing," but I'm not sure exactly when it was. When it is, it was the next day. It was last Saturday, and I completely missed it. So it's all good. I heard there was a couple good scenes in there, so and they may have to reshoot one of the scenes because it was just a rough cut. So we'll see if they need me. I'll jump on it. Otherwise, hey man, looking forward to it. Going to the film festivals, just like what kind of day, and cleaning the house like what kind of day has. No new writing on Hunter, the series. It's all good. Josh busy. I'm busy. Scooby, but Scooby keep me busy. I tell you, man, paper after paper after paper, and I have a 9-page midterm that I got to do. So that's fun too. I told you, man, lots of writing. Don't take a cinema class that is taught by someone who at one time was a English teacher because they like papers. The grind this week, as you guys know, because I'm going to school, I can only work on the weekends as an actor. The weekly grind, so it's a little bit slower than normal. It has been, it will be for a while. But one submission this week, one audition, and one callback. That's right. Got one of each. The audition and the callback were through my agent. And the submission was something I just submitted today. Hey, Shannon in the house from Michigan. So, yeah. And also, that callback, if I hit that callback, that means next Sunday I'll be working commercial. So, that's really cool. We got 4 watching live. We got 1 like. Guys, we made it through the intro in under 7. I'm liking it, man. We get to the intro so fast nowadays. All right, guys, that means have a sip of whatever you got. I got my sweet elixir, my iced coffee. Yeah, you gotta have a chaser for that thing. Oof. Ready to go to our first name segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here. Oh no, we were all over the internets. You can catch us over on Instagram at TJWIMZ. Also on X, formerly known as Twitter, TJWIMZ. And on on Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS as in bullshit or bull scheisse and my IMDb, where you can get the latest and greatest on any and all movies ever made in the history of movies ever being made. I got my own little spot over there, imdb.me/TJ. WIMBS bullshit or bull scheisse. Holding steady right now. We are at 388 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. A couple new breakfast videos over on X, but I don't believe that I've posted any. Oh yeah, no new pics up on LinkedIn also because I fell behind on posting on LinkedIn. So there's some good ones up on LinkedIn. A new one from the plumbing commercial. You guys are on LinkedIn. You can check that out. Yeah, absolutely. But other than that, that's all the news we got from them. But IMDb numbers are up. Show numbers are down. It's a Friday. We got to up down. We got to up down dance. I'm gonna drop this mic. DJ's gonna hit that button, and we gonna dance. And Vogue. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I got a little swole going here in the eye right there, man. Started a couple days ago, and hey, mom. And man, I think from all the overhead stuff and just standing when you go to replace a wall, you do. Oh, it's ridiculous. There's dust everywhere, and it's just craziness. I think I got some up in there, and it's very, very angry. Yeah, probably need to take some motion. That bad boy is bugging. But oh well, the DIY projects continue. Wife and I just grinding them out. We got to do some more work on that wall tomorrow, I believe, and then get all the stuff for the flooring that needs to go in now that I busted that part of the wall out, and I gotta put flooring in for the space that I took out. So that's gonna be fun. This is my first time doing flooring. I'm very excited. And then, I'm gonna be doing, tiling the bathroom after that, which will be my next our next big project, and I've never done that either, so I'm very, very excited. "Hey, dad, what's up?" I've done toilets, I've done sinks, but I've never tiled a bathroom, so this will be my first go at it, and I'm excited. Yes, I am. 5 watching live, we got 1 like, we got 4 in the live chat. Guys, we got through that part, man, we're just flying through. 6 now. Let's have another sip. I'm going back to the coffee. What are you drinking on? Oof, that's so good. 7? People just coming out of the woodwork. We got 2 lights. Moving on to TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again because I want to. We go full. Sally, Jesse, Raphael, and Mom sipping on the agua. What we got here? Franca Vittoria, Italian actress, dead at 88. Michelle De Prince, dancer, passed away at 29. Yeah, that's just the new season of Castlevania on Netflix, the animated series, will debut January 25th. And there's a new teaser for Squid Game 2. I'm very excited. Huge, huge fan of the Squid Game. Tim Hudson in the house. Happy Friday. What's up, my brother? Bam. Good stuff. Tons and tons of great sports on TV. Been catching baseball like crazy. Loving it. Playoffs are just around the corner. Hopefully the Orioles can hold out and get that wild card spot because the Yankees are just putting foot in asses like they normally do. It's getting crazy up in the major leagues. Now, you guys know I still follow the foosball and everything like that. So far, like I told you, I'm already 0-1 this week with my football picks. So I'm not even going to go into them because they're probably all going to be poo-poo. But I do want to talk a little bit about college football. Last week, Arizona number 20 and Boston College number 24 both got bumped on the top 25. They both lost. And this week, we've got 4 matchups of top 25 teams. I'm very, very excited. Tonight, Illinois at 24. Illinois is playing number 22, Nebraska. I like Illinois. I've seen them play twice already, and I like that team. I like them. Number 11, USC at number 18, Michigan. Oh man, USC versus Michigan. This should be an absolute banger. I'm excited about that one. I hope I get coverage from that one. I want to see it. Number 12, Utah at against number 14, Oklahoma State, and another monster matchup. Number 6, Tennessee versus number 15, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness. Between that and the USC, there are some amazing, amazing matchups this weekend in college football, which means at least 4 top 25 teams are going down. And I love that. That's what I love about college football. One game, bro, and that's all it takes. You got to play it all the way through the season. You just got to crush, 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 crush. But if you are going to lose early because then they don't see on the backside. The voters, they crazy like that. It's all good. What are you going to do? The Penguin debuted on HBO last night. I start watching it tonight. I'm looking forward to watching. I don't know if they've released them all, if they're doing one episode at a time, but if they're all out, I'm going to be binging. I'll just let you know that right now. Well, as long as my wife can stay up, because usually she falls asleep around 8:30. But she gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So it's a trade-off. That's how it works sometimes. Tomorrow, guys, if you are at home and you got nothing to do or your friends are coming over and you want something to do, check out BYB 31. My man Joey Angelo is going to be fighting at 205. Go check that out. Bare knuckle boxing. It's no joke. I was watching some earlier today on Tubi, the Roku. Was it the Roku? No, Roku. Sorry, on the Roku channel. There are so many free sports channels, and there are 4 that do combat sports. So today I was just watching some more bare knuckle fighting, some fights I had never seen before, and they were fantastic. And if you want to catch some on pay-per-view tomorrow, with some great fights, and my man Joey Angelo, BYB31. Check that out for all my combat sports friends who love that stuff. All right, guys, we're on to the last segment, which we just started when I started school. So, one more time, let's grab them elixirs. Wash that down with some water because, man, that coffee will dry my mouth out so quick. So, this week in cinema class, we watched the classic Casablanca. Don't remember much of it from when I was a kid. But yeah, you know what? I really liked it. It's a film noir. And it's funny because when it released, so it's about, the Nazis coming in to Casablanca. And when they took it, but when the movie came out in November of that year is when the Nazis had actually taken over Casablanca. It was crazy when it came out. That's what they're talking about was, they figured was going to happen. Made a movie about it, which was actually a play by something Rick's. And then, yeah, they released it when it was going on. That was just crazy. But yeah, I really liked it. It's a good movie. It's well written. Yeah, they with the suspense and everything. But yeah, I do love the way they shot it. It's good stuff. And it's funny how misquoted that movie is. Never once does he or she say "play it again, Sam." Nowhere in that movie is that line ever said, and yet millions upon millions of people have said "play it again, Sam." He doesn't say it. Humphrey Bogart does not say that at all, ever in the movie. He says that the closest thing he says that is, "You played it for her, now you play it for me. She can stand it, so can I." And that's as close as it gets for him saying it. So, never, ever, ever does he say those words. So this week's paper that I'm writing for my cinema class is called Chills and Thrills, or Thrills and Chills, either or. Doesn't matter. You got to put them both in there. So I'm writing my paper on Fight Club. I'm pretty much done. This probably is the longest paper I've written because Fight Club is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm just, boom, 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 just plugging away with my thoughts on, just telling them why movie can give you those chills. Just, thinking about the way our narrator's mind works in the film to where he creates this alter ego of Tyler Durden. That's some chilling stuff, man. Or when you believe something like that, or something your mind can just take over and block you out. The bipolar thing is just crazy. And then, of course, the thrills in that movie is just the things that even though they they blatantly tell you throughout the film that, hey, it's the same guy. I didn't get it the first time I watched it, and I had to go back immediately and watch it again. And the first thing that I picked up was in the background actors, and they did, and of course, the rest of not the main actors, but even the background, but the under fives and the supporting characters. If you pay attention to that movie, when Tyler and our narrator are in any room or moving in any situation at the same time, the background, all the actors will only focus on one and not the other. Every single time they did such a good job that they're giving it away, but you don't really notice when you first watch it. But there are scenes where where the narrator is, and you don't, even though Tyler's there, no one acknowledges he's there, and vice versa. When he's in his mind, he's Tyler, and the narrator is there. No one ever acknowledges eyeline ever with the narrator, and that was so well done. I did not catch on to that at all until I had to watch the film again, and I've watched the film over 100 times. So I'm just plug, 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 plug. I can recite the whole damn film. Great, great movie. So it's fun to write a paper about it, and this is the longest paper I've written so far. And then I took my Casablanca quiz and got 15 out of 15 on it. Finally, I have gotten finally perfect score. I'm just gonna take out where this goes in the middle there. Yeah, 15 out of 15. Finally, yeah. Now, over in hands-on production class. I gotta get it out of my head that this is not a TV series production class. This is not a movie production class. this is a like sports or live television type news broadcast type things, or um, an interview type of show, or like a Jimmy Kimmel show, stuff like that, which is different, completely different the way you do things. And I gotta remember that. I gotta flip for that class and remember, because it's all engraved in my head to do it this specific way for film and movies, and now I'm learning how to do it a different way for the more live, more. It's a different type of shooting. It's a different type of everything. Different cameras, different all kinds of stuff. So I'm learning, which I'm very happy about. And I got to spend, well, first thing we had to do this week, because they always give us an assignment, and we go do it. Professor Joe always hooking us up. So this one, we had to work as we had to do a three camera shot with any kind of situation where it's almost like an interview or a talk show or something like that. So we got three people, we got three cameras, the interviewer, the interviewees, people running cameras, and a person running, directing, boom, 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 producing, however, whichever part of, you want to say, floor director. Let's go with that. And we shot it. The professor loved it. We did have an issue with the dress, and this is where it came into where they dress a set differently than we dress a set in film. And we had a little disagreement, but I understood. Was it clicked? I was like, okay, got it. Everything went smooth, and we crushed it. He really liked it, and we were like, hey, we really liked it. Can we do it again? We're going to do another one. This time, I switched to camera operator, and we did our sound checks. We did everything. Boom, set the cameras. Boom, 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 and go. And then we did had other three people on our team, do everybody switching roles, and we knocked it out. And so now Larry, what's going on, brother? Sorry that I did miss you at the Phoenix airport. Sorry, bro. And then he's going to edit everything and put it together, and we're going to check it out. So I'm looking forward to that. But here's with the editing and checking it out. While we were working in the production office, in the room with all the everything in there, switchboards and all that good stuff, we were watching some of the other classes projects previous to us. And it was funny because I'm watching these projects and I'm like, hey, I know that kid. He's in my cinema class. Oh, I know that kid. He's in my cinema class. So that was pretty cool. But I think we really got an idea of what we're going to do for our final. And we've got a nice little outline, boom, 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 how we want to do it, because we have to we're going to tell you. So what you got to do is you come up with your program. You tell your instructor, our program is going to be 6 minutes. Because you're doing a live broadcast, it has to be done at 6 minutes. That's including credits. 6 minutes on the money. And the closer you get to 6 minutes, go over under, the further away you get from that 6 minutes, the more it pulls away from your grade. So it's like, boom, it has to be on. So we're coming up with all of our segments that we're going to do. Probably cut it to a commercial here or there, or and also maybe like a movie trailer. And at first I was going to use, hey, I got all kinds of trailers that we can use for the stuff I've done. But then I was like, hey, I wish I would have pitched this Thursday to the class. What if we shoot our own fake movie trailer for our live broadcast? And that could be a commercial or something we cut back to. Or if we did an interview style, you can bring an actor in and be like, yeah, here's the latest from my news film, and then cut to commercial and do things like that. Because, we want to make it like a live broadcast. You got commercials coming in, things are going on. So I want to pitch that and see if they like that, instead of using one of the trailers I already have, actually making our own fake movie trailer for that. And I think it'd be great because we can use the cameras, not rent them, but we can just sign them out and everything we need and lighting and all that stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do for our final. But I'm definitely gonna pitch that part because I think it's just gonna add to it. It's gonna be a lot more fun because and plus it's better. It's more practice. Everybody work on cameras, using lighting and all that good stuff and angles and what have you. Love it. So yeah, that's basically what we're working on. Every time we walk in, we get an assignment, we go shoot it, we come back, edit it, and then we get in the control room and we set everything up for live broadcast. Putting letters and everything, pop-ups here and there, fade outs, fade ins. And that's what we do. And keep practicing, learning, and we get time on our own when we're not in class, and we go shoot our final project. So I'm very, very excited about that. Like I said, we got the outline. We know what we want to do. We just got to really assign what everyone's going to do. It's pretty close to where it's locked in, but one of the students missed class 2 weeks in a row. So once we work around that hurdle, it's going to be game time for getting that final done in my live video production class. Not movie production, not TV series production. That's where I got to remember. That's the part that's getting me. We got 9 watching live. We got 2 likes, guys. thank you so much for coming out on this amazingly beautiful Friday here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully wherever you guys are. I'm going to drop this mic for a second. I'm going to give thanks, and I'll come right back to thank you guys one more time. Namaste, my friends. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thanks again for coming on live. Appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you same YouTube channel, same YouTube. If I learn how to use a microphone, same YouTube time. I'm out, guys. But not just out. I'm out this. What?